know that's okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. It seems too sharp, too bright. Right. Okay, I think it's fine. Kind of the light is too bright. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us today, and happy Sunday to you all. Apologies for not being in the past 2 Sundays. That's because we had a few things going on and we had some celebrations, which I didn't really want to confuse people if I'd gone live for that one as well. Okay. So, but thank you for joining us today. So, hope everyone is doing fine. Today is going to be another healthy recipe, which will be showing you as well. Yeah, 1 minute, please. Looking for the carrots. Okay, thank you. Right, in a minute, I'm going to show you what we'll be cooking. Hi, Sis Lover. Hi, Global. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I don't know. Can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear, please. We'll check on that one. Because I don't know, the last time no one could hear us for about 5-10 minutes. I don't want that happening again today. Should I check that? Yeah, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, just trying to sort out a few technical bits before we crack on. There we go. Right, so we're live and we're direct. Don't mind me, I'm just coming back from church. Still got my outfit on. And some of this are what we do as well on our other branch. Also, if you've not joined us on our other branch, do feel free to show some love. There is called Kenny's Global Links. And there we do quite a lot around sewing, sustainable fashion, saving the environment, about climate change. That's what we do more on there. There are quite a lot of things we do in there. But anyway, thank you so much all for joining us today. For today, our recipe is going to be a very nice and delicious one. Guess what it is? It's mussel and prawns biryani. The children wanted Victor, come on, show you some place and show you. I have to take this off. Why you showing jacket? Go on. So they wanted it, and Peter, take this off and say hello. Right. So there we go. So that's the main ingredients, okay? And the next one we got our rice. We got 3 cups of rice in here, and this will be prepared in the Saladmaster way. Hi, Feature Link. Thank you for joining us, Feature Links. Thank you, Lovette TV. If you can, so I've also got my onions and my ginger. I've got my little bit of tomato. No, don't want you doing up on that. You will knock down what I'm cooking, please. Don't do that, please. It can be zooming in and out. So here's some tomatoes. It's been blended earlier on. And the rest of the ingredients are this one. There we go. So we got some I've got the biryani pack. I've got some turmeric, garam masala, mixed spice. I've got some all-purpose seasoning. You can use any seasoning in addition to the main one. So I've got the biryani pack as well. So this recipe should take us just a couple of minutes. We should be done in less than an hour, I would say. Meanwhile, the main cookbook we'll be using today is the Saladmaster Bad boy. So we'll be using this today to prepare this recipe. Mind you, I've been using this for over 6 years, and you can see how sparkling it looks. I'll be using this one for the main rice, and I'll be using my 4.5 razor pan to season the mussels and the shrimps. Okay, here we go. I'm going to season the mussel and the shrimp for a little while before I put them all together, so that I have, and it's going to get some nice yummy taste. Right, so we're good to go. I put this here. So first and first, I'm going to start by washing this mussel. I'll need to give it a proper wash, the mussels in here. And I'm going to cook it with the shell because I love that flavor, the nice aroma which it gives. So I'm going to cook it with the flavor. So come on then and let's get cooking. So while we're on this one, I'm going to share some clip with you while I wash that mussel at the background. Okay, thank you so much all for being here. Let's see. So I'm going to share a little bit about Saladmaster, why we cook the way we cook, where you can save your nutrient.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasende, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the science of Saladmaster. I know this looks like cookware, and it is cookware, but the science, what we do with this is very unique. And I'm going to explain a little bit more shortly, but what I want to do is just get some food on. I'm going to show you how versatile this is. This is our 11-inch skillet. Just going to take the lid over here, and I'm just going to show you one of the items we're going to be putting in here. We're going to be using the carrot. This is our food processor. If you want to get one of these machines, ask our host there. But let me just chop this. You can see how quick and easy and effective this is. And this is an amazing machine. Just look at that. So that's just one carrot we've chopped in there quickly. And then I'm going to put some parsnips in there. I'm also going to put some cabbage. We shredded this earlier just to save some time. Okay, I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You can see. I'm going to put some sweet corn, frozen sweet corn. And what we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put some broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit of cauliflower. I'm even going to use some sweet potato. I just want to show you that you can do anything. And one thing else, I'm going to put an egg. Now we washed the egg earlier on, so we're just going to put an egg in there. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to put this on a medium heat. And then we're just going to wait for that valve to click, and then off it goes. We're going to turn it down. So what's so special about Saladmaster? Well, I'm going to use this just to demonstrate to you our design of Saladmaster. So when our cookware was designed, our engineers thought about what can we want to make this extra special. And so what we did is the special design of this is on the inside we use titanium 316. That's the cooking surface. That's what the food actually touches. And the reason we use that is because that is one of those special metals that doesn't react. They use it as implants in the body because it doesn't react with anything. So it's very corrosive resistant, and that's what your food touches. So it's a very clean state for you to cook your food in. On the outside we have the 400 series induction range, and that means this can work on ceramic hobs, induction hobs, electric, gas, anything, camping stoves. This works on it there, and that gives it that nice polished finish. And on the inside we have the thermal core, which allows us to conduct the heat. So when you put your food in, the science of it all is that the vegetables we've got in there is, as we begin to heat it up in a medium heat, the moisture comes out of the food, it rises to the top of the pan, okay, and then drops down and forms a seal on the inside, and that goes on there. Now this is the exciting part about it. When it gets to 86 degrees centigrade, 187 Fahrenheit, thereabouts, this valve is scientifically calibrated to start clicking. So this is just like a little a bell there to let you know we're at 86. Now why 86, 187 degrees? Because when the food gets that temperature, that's the temperature that maximizes most of the nutrition while killing most of the germs in the food. So it's quite a great balance there between the two. So all you have to do with our cooking is very simple. You put it on medium heat and you go enjoy yourself. Do whatever you're going to do. Have some quality time with your kids. You don't have to pot watch. You don't have to stay. You don't have to do any of that. And when the temperature gets up to the right temperature, that valve starts clicking. And when that valve starts clicking, you go back and you turn it down to the lowest point. And in 10 minutes, everything's done. So this is very simple cooking. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down to low. So it's medium, click, low. That's the science. Okay, it's all about everything working together as one. Now, if you notice in there, we've got frozen peas, frozen corn, we've got carrots, we've got cabbage, we've got parsnips, we've got cauliflower, we've got broccoli, we've got an egg. I mean, we've got all that. If you try to do that conventionally with no water, what would happen? You know what would happen. And that's what we're trying to demonstrate, that this is a science that is combining together to maximize the nutrition. And in Saladmaster, these were tests done by the University of Wisconsin. We retain 93% nutrition in your vegetables. 93% nutrition overall. Some are more, some are less, but on average 93% nutrition. So we're going to wait for this to come up to temperature, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about how wonderful and the science of Saladmaster. That's why we're the best. Right, so as you can see, the valve is clicking. That's just telling us, it's saying, "IO, please turn me down." So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down. If you can look on the lip on the inside there, can you see, you can begin to see the moisture building up around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to low. And that's it. 10 minutes, it's done. That's how you cook everything. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down. Simple. Right, so it's done. The valve has stopped clicking. We've left it now 10 minutes. I want you to notice is how vibrant the color is. So are you ready for this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow. The color of the peas and the corn and the cabbage. Look at this. This is beautiful. And this is just what I want to show you. We did some cauliflower. Look at that. I want you to think about this. Imagine trying to cook a dish at home right now with your current cookware, and you're trying to cook frozen peas, frozen corn, cabbage, parsnip, carrots, an egg, sweet potato, broccoli and cauliflower. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items all in one pan at the same time. And think about it, if you're also cooking with cabbage, everything would smell of cabbage. So with no water, there's no transference of flavors. You cook everything in its own natural rights. What Saladmaster does, it actually protects the integrity of the food. And look at this. I mean, this is cooked. This is done. Look at that. You know, nice al dente. Look at this. Is that not fantastic? That is Saladmaster. Right, I want you to take a quick look at this egg. You can see the beautiful yellow color in there. I mean, look at that. You don't normally get that on an egg when you boil it. And there's no dark gray ring around it. So what have we done? Just to recap the science, is what this is really is a specialist cooking system that has been scientifically designed by our engineers to cook with no water, no oils, no fats, in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade or 187 Fahrenheit. And what that happens when that gets up to temperature, that valve goes. And what that does is it keeps the nutrients in there. We save up to 93% nutrition in the food when we're cooking. So this is amazing. This isn't just cookware. This is specialist cookware designed just for you. And there you have it, the science of Saladmaster. I hope you take it on board. I hope you understand it. Speak to whoever sent this video to you and really get to embrace it, because Hippocrates said, "Let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food." Thank you.
Okay, so let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food. So this is the science behind Saladmaster. That's the reason why we cook the way we cook, So if you need more information, just drop a message for us and we can get you booked for a show. We could do virtual cooking with you. Or if you live within Manchester, we can come to your place. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much all for joining us today and happy Sunday. Right. So while we're on this, I'm just getting from just getting what we need to the ginger, the garlic, I'm just preparing them. Let me get this off for a minute. So here's my ginger, my garlic, just getting them ready. So all I'm gonna do now, I will blend every single most of the things. And like I said, I'm already using the biryani pack, so I'm just adding a little bits and bits. My ginger, my garlic, my all-purpose seasoning. I've got garam masala, so I'll just blend just them once. This is all I need to blend: my onions, my ginger, my garlic. Okay, blend them all together. Pop it in there. And over here, I've got this one cooking. My seafood, which is the mussel. I've added some pepper and some seasoning. Okay, so just put the lid fully closed. Paparazzi, where are you? Come on, please. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Right, so got that one. Thank you. I think that will do the onions with the what's it called? Peas and corn. I'm thinking of removing those things so that I can bring it out for later on. Okay, thank you so much, 4 million people in there. Thank you. Really appreciate it. If you've got any question about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your question and we will be happy to answer your question. Oh, thank you so much, Desi. It's delicious. Thank you so much. Says greetings, Desi, Kenny. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming. Happy Sunday to you. We're preparing this recipe, which is actually their idea. So we've got the mussel with the shell, and then we've got the shrimps as well. We're combining it with the biryani pack. So it's going to be the biryani seafood, basically biryani with mussel and shrimps or prawns. And that's what we're cooking today. Hopefully we should be done in less than an hour. The cooking the Saladmaster has always been our best way, cooking in a healthy way as well. So happy Sunday to you. And how are you doing, sis? Thank you so much. Really appreciate you all. Right. So I'm just going to give this a little stir. That's the mussel and this other one, the shrimp. I'm just going to give it a little stir and allow it to cook properly before adding it to my rice. Can someone help me to wash the rice, please? So I've added them one, give it a little stir, and I'm going to leave it here to cook properly. Like I said, I'm cooking it today with this week. Then put the lid fully closed and allow it to simmer for a couple of minutes. The next stage is just for me to blend the onions, ginger, and the garlic. And then I'll get ready to pour it in the Saladmaster Bad Boy. I'll be cooking in the Saladmaster Bad Boy. Yeah, move your sleeves up if you want to do that. Thank you so much. Sounds yummy. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Featurelings. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone in there. Right, so I'm just going to blend them once now and get cooking. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, 5 million people in there. Really appreciate. So I just want to season my mussel really well. I love my mussel with my seafood seasoning whether mussel or shrimp or anyone I'm cooking with. So I usually would like to season it for a while before I add them to what I'm cooking. Right, so there we go. And I give them a stir. Oops. Oh, I'm loving the color already, and I'm loving the aroma. Right, so we're getting there. Put the lid fully closed. And then I'm doing it to purpose there. Added my seasoning, pepper, ginger garlic. Right, so I'm going to do my blending now. So I'm just going to blend the stuff, which is my onions, I've got white onions, red onions, my ginger, and my garlic. So even though I'm using the biryani pack, I do like to add a little twist to it. So I've got one pack of the biryani pack, which I'll be adding, but I will like to add a little twist to it. So I'll be adding my ginger, onions, and a little bit some bits to it. So apologies for the noise, which will be coming your way. Okay, so apologies for the noise. I'll be blending the onions now. Just a little noise we'll be having in a minute. And I'll be using same water to boil my rice, okay? So we're going to have a little noise. Thank you, Mr. Pipi. Thank you, Vibra. Thank you, Sazexas. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Sister Delicious. I see you all. Thank you so much. Right, remember we always cook in medium heat, and when the valve begins to click, like the sound we're hearing in there, then we'll put it to low. Careful, don't stand here. I hope your hand is not wet. Right, so I'm just going to blend it now. That's my shrimp kicking in there, so I'm going to turn it down to low. Saladmaster Bad. Okay, right, so over here, it's my mussel. My mussel is beginning to take, here, the mussel is beginning to take. When the valve begins to take, then you turn it down to low. So I'm just going to turn it down to low. Remember, we start cooking at medium heat. When the valve clicks, we turn it down to low. I actually didn't do that. Yeah, that's fine. On a different one, because that one is going to wash. Yeah. I'll do the washing myself. Alright, so I've just turned the mussel and the shrimp to low. And I'm going to finish my cooking on there on a low heat. So after about 2-3 more minutes, I'm going to start the rest of that. Meanwhile, the blended stuff, I'm going to pour it in here. Okay, so I've got this blended and I'm just going to pop it in there. Thank you, everyone in there. Thank you, Rai Shine Within. Thank you so much sis, for joining us and happy Sunday to you. I see you, Mr. Pipi says exhaust. Rai Shine Within says happy Sunday. Thank you, Big Bright says hi, Rai Shine Within. Thank you, Mr. Pipi as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate you all. So I'm just going to pop this in here. Right, for all those who are just joining us, we're trying to make a new recipe, which is quite nice, okay? What we're cooking today, it's a biryani, but we're making it with shrimp and some mussels as well. So the mussel is come with the pack as well. Thank you so much, Sister Delicious. I see you, says Mr. Pipi today. Hello, thank you so much, all. So I've blended this stuff and I'm just going to pop it in here. Paparazzi. Right, so the Saladmaster, we're just gonna pour all the blended stuff in here. Right, there we go. So got the blended stuff, and I'm going to pour them all in here. Okay. So now I'll be adding the biryani pack and the rest of those seasoning. Paparazzi, can you hold this for me, please? Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Alright, Shine says hi, Be Bright. Cecilia say hi, Be Bright. Thank you so much, all. Really appreciate you. Okay. Can you say hello to people? Come on, there you go. Okay. Here is the biryani pack. So I will be adding 1 sachet of the biryani pack in this as well, okay? And then we add the rest of the ingredients. Yeah? What would that be? Of course. So there we go. That's the biryani pack. It's got a bit of chili in it, so if you don't want it to be too spicy for you, you have to be conscious of it when you're adding your pepper. I think for this you don't really need another pepper. I've only added pepper to sorry. It's already sneezing on that. Yeah, that's what I just mentioned. The pack usually comes with some spice. So one needs to be very careful when we are doing this. Sorry. Bless you. Bless you. Sorry. Ooh, someone is sneezing really hard. So, but that's to tell you, the biryani pack comes with a lot of spice. If you don't want it too spicy, I wouldn't advise you adding another pepper to what you are cooking. Okay. So there we go. Got my. Bless you. Ooh. That is a lot now. So I'm adding the rest of the spices, which are optional. Thank you so much, Future Links. Estelicia says, bless him. Oh, thank you so much, sis. Someone says, bless you. Who said thank you to Estelicia? Thank you, sis. So I'm adding the garam masala. I like using garam masala as well. Adding some curry. That one. And a little bit of my cumin. Those are optional, just a tiny little bit. So thank you.
Thank you.
Where's your hand? So thank you. No one thank you. Oh, sorry. Now you know. Now you know how spicy it could be. Yeah.
Now I know how to remove the cheese. How to remove it.
Come on, you've not even do the paparazzi to me, please. I really need to do this food quickly. No, it's not gonna hurt you. So there we go. I've added the garam masala. I've added a little bit of turmeric. I added some curry and some all-purpose seasoning, and I added the part of the biryani. So I'm adding just about 2 spoons of blended tomatoes, and that will be it. One item which you're missing here, you can add your yogurt as well. What is called? Yeah, you can add that bit to it if you want to. Okay, so that's it here, and then just give it a stir. Thank you. You want to go clean the nose? Sorry.
I know this.
It's very sensitive. Thank you so much, everyone in there. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Vibright, Mr. PP. Thank you, Arise and Shine says, bless you. Bless you. So thank you as well. Arise and Shine says, yummy Sunday. Yeah, it's really going to be yummy. How I survive. I'm used to it. I've developed thick skin. Yeah. Yeah. I do. I don't feel anything. Right, so I've got Right, so I've got all this added in here. Ooh, my them ones now. Ooh. Right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna pour the rice in here and allow the rice to cook. Set it on rice too, the Saladmaster way. So when we got a few more minutes to go, I'm gonna add the shrimp, and my shrimp is cooked now. I'll be adding the shrimp and the mussel as well as my vegetables and give them a stir. And that'll be the last stage of our cooking. Okay? So just give this a little stir and then add the rice to it. There we go. Okay, thank you so much, everyone in there. Thank you so much. Right, so I'm just going to set the rice, pour the rice in here now, and set it on rice too. There we go. Victor, I hope this is not going to be so spicy. So I'm just adding the rice in here. And I've got about 3 cups of rice, the basmati rice. Ooh, looks like a lot. Because I've got my veggies to go on the side. I've got my veggies not on the side, but the veggies will be going with this as well. Okay. Right, so I've just added the rice in now, and the water should be about this level. And put the lid over, fully close. Set the temperature now. Cancel it. You don't need to set temperature actually. You just need to press the rice button, rice too. So I've just set it on rice too. So which is somewhere on the top. If you've also used Saladmaster, if you've got questions about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your question. I'll be happy to answer your question. Okay. So while this is on rice too, I think we're actually done with the cooking, because this should take about less than half an hour and it's done. And when I've got about 5 more minutes to go, that's when I'll be adding my shrimp, which is clicking in there. You can hear the clicking sound when it begins to click. Remember, we cook on medium heat. When it clicks, we put it down to low. Okay. No, I thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your time and your support. If you've got questions about Saladmaster, feel free to ask a question, and we will be happy to answer your question. As while we're waiting for this one, I'm just going to share one of the science of Saladmaster. This one is actually why we cook the way we cook and how Saladmaster can save our energy within this cost of living crisis and what is going on.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasande. I'm the Global President of Saladmaster, and I just want to share with you how by spending less energy, you can get more energy. This is the science of Saladmaster. And what I just want to share with you is that we use 70% less energy than conventional cooking methods. We don't even need an oven, so we save a tremendous amount of time, energy, and money. And in this day and age, where we have soaring energy bills, we have rising fuel prices, where everyone is thinking about saving energy and the pockets of how they can maximize and save money as well. I just want to show you how we have thought about this way in advance because we are eco-friendly. In this piece of cookware here, just look at what I'm doing here. I just want to show you this, is we're cooking several dishes. Wow, look at that. We've got broccoli, cauliflower, frozen corn, frozen peas, we've got potato, we've got an egg, we've got red cabbage, we've got courgettes, sweet potato, carrots, and a sweet corn. Just think about all those items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items we've got here. And I just want you to focus on that, because if you were cooking this conventionally, how many pieces of cookware would you need to cook all those items? Just think about it. Would it be 1? It'd be 2? It'd be 3? It'd be a lot. And so what you're then doing, you've got not just one ring that you're heating up, using 2 or 3 rings. And what we do in conventional cooking is we just whack everything onto high heat. Why do you need to heat it up? Well, let me just share with you. This is a stainless steel pan, and what most stainless steel cookware, you see, they have that little slab at the bottom. This is your heat conductor. And the reason you have to stir your food, you have to be in the kitchen all the time, is this gets hot, this is cold. So you have to keep moving the food around. This is one of the items there. Or you've got your non-stick cookware. But look at this. This is what's happening. Can you see the glow? The heat's coming up. Think of all that energy. And in Saladmaster, we use a medium to low energy. So I'm just going to turn this to level number 5, and that's all it is. And you're going to see, and we have this little valve which is an indicator when it gets to 86 degrees, 187 degrees Fahrenheit, that valve starts to click. And when that valve starts clicking, all we do is we turn it right down to the lowest setting. When we turn it down, the air inside shrinks, it goes into a semi-vacuum, and it pulls the heat. You might be asking this question right now. How can you cook an egg with no water? How can you cook all those different vegetables with no water? Well, that's the science of Saladmaster. It figures everything out, it cooks everything, and it brings it up at the same temperature, and you get 93% nutrition in all your food. I mean, that's amazing. I can feel the heat there. If this was gas, you would see the flames. And look at that. We have got this going. There, that valve is going to click in a minute. We have got this going. There, we've got this cookware. Look at that. I'm going to have to move this off, but I'm going to turn this off. Look at this. This is all energy being wasted, and we are using setting number 5, and then we go down to setting number 1. It's amazing. It's amazing all the advantages we have with Saladmaster. This was some tests that was done, the lasagna cooking test, and we did a beef test. And what we did, when we did a beef roast, the Saladmaster system took 1 hour, 51 minutes, okay, and used 0.704 kilowatts, whereas a saving of 64%. When we did a lasagna, it took 35 minutes, whereas the conventional took 1 hour, 45 minutes, a saving of 86%. So on average, we talk about a 70% saving. So I just want to share with you with this. So you put it on medium heat, All you do is you wait for that valve to click, and when the valve clicks, you turn it down to the lowest point. That's all you've got to do. In closing, I just want to share for you that you're already paying for Saladmaster. You're paying for Saladmaster in cookware. You're paying for Saladmaster in gas and electric bills that you're spending extortionate amounts because you're having to cook with such an inefficient piece of cookware at a high heat. You're saving money because you're spending less time in the kitchen. You're not having to stay. You're saving money because you can cook multiple of vegetables and items in one pan, so you're not having to use 2-3 rings. Just think about the energy wasting of using 3 rings, 4 rings to cook what we've got all in one. You're saving money every time you use Saladmaster, but the best part is you're saving money and you're getting 93% nutrition in your body. So this is the science of Saladmaster. We spend less energy to give us more energy. Please think about this. If Saladmaster stays, you save. If Saladmaster goes, then you pay. And you have got to decide whether you want to pay or you want to save. So look, you're already paying for Saladmaster. The question is, are you going to pay and get it, or are you going to pay and not own it? Either way, you are paying. Thank you.
Okay, right. So that's how we can save money using Saladmaster Paceway. You can see how we can save our energy as well, because that's what some people actually, when they think about it, they say, oh, yeah, it's actually a better decision. Because think about it, if we are spending more money towards our electric bills, towards the energy bills, if you're using electric cooker, when you can cook in Saladmaster on a low heat. So why spend more money, cooking on a high heat when you know you can cook on a low heat and your food will cook even faster than the conventional cooking style? So that's how we can save money using Saladmaster. Thank you so much, all. I'm just going to quickly share this little one as well, which we did share on the on-stage, just for people who didn't join us. And this is the science of Saladmaster, why we cook the way we cook. Well, thank you so much, everyone who was with us. Thank you, Be Bright, Arise Shine Within, Zest Delicious, Mr. PP, and everyone in there. I really do appreciate your time and your support. So I'm just going to share with you the science of Saladmaster.
Is Ayo Olasende, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the science of Saladmaster. I know this looks like cookware, and it is cookware, but the science, what we do with this, is very unique. And I'm going to explain a little bit more shortly, but what I want to do is just get some food in, and we're going to show you how versatile this is. This is our 11-inch skillet. Just going to take the lid over here, and I'm just going to show you one of the items we're going to be putting in here. We're going to be using the carrot. This is our food processor. If you want to know how to get one of these machines, ask our host there. But let me just chop this. You can see how quick and easy and effective this is. And this is an amazing machine. Just look at that. So that's just one carrot we've chopped in there quickly. And then I'm going to put some parsnips in there. I'm also going to put some cabbage. We shredded this earlier just to save some time. Okay, I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You can see. I'm going to put some sweet corn, frozen sweet corn. And what we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put some broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit of cauliflower. I'm even going to use some sweet potato. I just want to show you that you can do anything. And one thing else, I'm going to put an egg. Now, we washed the egg earlier on, so we're just going to put an egg in there. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to put this on the medium heat, and then we're just going to wait for that valve to click, and then off it goes. We're going to turn it down. So what's so special about Saladmaster? Well, I'm going to use this just to demonstrate to you a design of Saladmaster. So when our cookware was designed, our engineers thought about what can we want to make this extra special. And so what we did is, the special design of this is on the inside we use titanium 316. That's the cooking surface. That's what the food actually touches. And the reason we use that is because that is one of those special metals that doesn't react. They use it as implants in the body because it doesn't react with anything. So it's very corrosive resistant, and that's what your food touches. So it's a very clean state for you to cook your food in. On the outside we have the 400 series induction range, and that means this can work on ceramic hobs, induction hobs, electric, gas, anything, camping stoves. This works on it there, and that gives it that nice polished finish. And on the inside we have the thermal core, which allows us to conduct the heat. So when you put your food in, the science of it all is that the vegetables we've got in there is, as we begin to heat it up in a medium heat, the moisture comes out of the food, it rises to the top of the pan, okay, and then drops down and forms a seal on the inside, and that goes on there. Now this is the exciting part about it. When it gets to 86 degrees centigrade, 187 Fahrenheit, thereabouts, this valve is scientifically calibrated to start clicking. So this is just like a little a bell there to let you know we're at 86. Now why 86, 187 degrees? Because when the food gets that temperature, that's the temperature that maximizes most of the nutrition while killing most of the germs in the food. So it's quite a great balance there between the two. So all you have to do with our cooking is very simple. You put it on medium heat and you go enjoy yourself. Do whatever you're going to do. Have some quality time with your kids. You don't have to pot watch. You don't have to stare. You don't have to do any of that. And when the temperature gets up to the right temperature, that valve starts clicking. And when that valve starts clicking, you go back and you turn it down to the lowest point, and in 10 minutes everything's done. So this is very simple cooking. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down to low. So it's medium, click, low. That's the science. Okay, it's all about everything working together as one. Now if you notice in there, we've got frozen peas, frozen corn, we've got carrots, we've got cabbage, we've got parsnips, we've got cauliflower, we've got broccoli, we've got an egg. I mean, we've got all that. If you try to do that conventionally with no water, what would happen? You know what would happen. And that's what we're trying to demonstrate, that this is a science that is combining together to maximize the nutrition. And in Saladmaster, these were tests done by the University of Wisconsin. We retain 93% nutrition in your vegetables. 93% nutrition overall. Some are more, some are less, but on average 93% nutrition. So we're going to wait for this to come up to temperature, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about how wonderful and the science of Saladmaster. That's why we're the best. Right, so as you can see, the valve is clicking. That's just telling us, it's saying, "Io, please turn me down." So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down. If you can look on the lip on the inside there, can you see? You can begin to see the moisture building up around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to low. And that's it. 10 minutes, it's done. That's how you cook everything. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down. Simple. Right, so it's done. The valve has stopped clicking. We've left it now 10 minutes. I want you to notice is how vibrant the color is. So are you ready for this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow. And the color of the peas and the corn and the cabbage. Look at this. This is beautiful. And this is just what I want to show you. We did some cauliflower. Look at that. I want you to think about this. Imagine trying to cook a dish at home right now with your current cookware, and you're trying to cook frozen peas, frozen corn, cabbage, parsnip, carrots, an egg, sweet potato, broccoli and cauliflower. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items all in one pan at the same time. And think about it, if you're also cooking with cabbage, everything will smell of cabbage. So with no water, there's no transference of flavors. You cook everything in its own natural rights. What Saladmaster does, it actually protects the integrity of the food. And look at this. I mean, this is cooked. This is done. Look at that. You know, nice al dente. Look at this. Is that not fantastic? That is Saladmaster. Right, once you take a quick look at this egg, you can see the beautiful yellow color in there. I mean, look at that. You don't normally get that on an egg when you boil it. And there's no dark gray ring around it. So what have we done? Just to recap the science, is what this is really is a specialist cooking system that has been scientifically designed by our engineers to cook with no water, no oils, no fats in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade or 187 Fahrenheit. And what that happens when that gets up to temperature, that valve goes. And what that does is it keeps the nutrients in there. We save up to 93% nutrition in the food when we're cooking. So this is amazing. This isn't just cookware. This is specialist cookware designed just for you. And there you have it, the science of Saladmaster. I hope you take it on board. I hope you understand it. Speak to whoever sent this video to you and really get to embrace it, because Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine and let thy medicine be thy food. Thank you.
Right, so that is also the science of Saladmaster. Thank you so much, all. If you've got any question about the video you just watched, feel free to let us know. Ask a question. I'll be happy to answer your question. Okay. Well, that's the science of Saladmaster. That's the reason why we cook the way we cook. For example, I've done my mussels there. I'll be doing my vegetable. If I decide to do it on its own, I'll be cooking my vegetables with no water, or I can pour it in there as well. Thank you so much, It's Delicious on Kenny's Global Link. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Thank you so much. I see you all. Mega love. Shout out to you all. Okay, so the biryani rice which we're cooking in here today, remember I said we are cooking this with a little twist. So we've got the mussels with the shell. This time is actually my first or second time cooking with the mussel. I've done quite a lot of mussel recipe in Saladmaster way, but this one it's got the shell because I like to give it another flavor. It's on a different level. So, but this one we're combining it with the biryani recipe, so it's like Spanish and Asian. Not sure who's got the biryani, but anyway, we're combining them two together to get something nice. But for Saladmaster, we'll be adding some vegetables, and this whole lots of vegetable will be going in there when I've got about 2 more minutes to go. And that's how we cook our food in a healthy way. So basically, the rice which I put on rice stew is cooked for a couple of minutes, and I have about how many more minutes? 14 more minutes to go. So when it's about 5 more minutes, out of this 14 minutes left, I will just pour in the vegetable and the mussel and shrimp which I've cooked. Normally I'll add, if I'm doing any seafood, I'll be adding some scallop, quite a lot of seafood, but I just have those two. So I'm cooking with those two. Look at that. They look really nice, and I can't wait to get this in there. Look at that. So I've got the mussels and the shrimp. So they are ready to get in there. Just waiting for a couple of minutes. When it's exactly about 4 or 5 minutes to go, then I'll pour them in and add my vegetables, give them all a proper stir, and we're ready to serve. So that's how quick we cook in Saladmaster. Saladmaster makes cooking very quick. So if you want to know more about Saladmaster, give us a bell or send an email or check us out on Instagram. On Instagram, you might find something a bit different. We are there doing a sustainable saving the environment. Basically, most of the project we do there is all around climate change. So we do quite a lot around sustainability. Healthy eating is part of it as well. We need to be active movement, and then look. So you can follow us all on Instagram, Kenny's Global Link, or also on our other YouTube channel. I've actually not put up a lot there, quite a lot of sections. So we do sections with people, adults, children as well, all around healthy eating, creative skills, and we do a little bit on IT when we've got extra time with us. But that's basically what we do. So show some love on Kenny's Global Link if you've not joined us on there, on YouTube and on Facebook, on Twitter as well. We are there as Kenny's Global Link. You'll see quite a lot of projects we've done on Twitter in there as well. So, but so maybe it sounds interesting. Thank you so much. Yeah. So apologies if you've not seen me in a while, but I tried this current week. I will be catching up with quite a lot of you. If I've not been to yours for some days now, just bear with me. I know we're just running short of time with quite a lot of projects going on at the same time. But hopefully this week we'll be catching up with quite a lot of people. So back to healthy cooking. Saladmaster way. A few of us who, meanwhile, feel free to grow with anyone you don't have. Feel free to mingle and tangle. Just feel free to grow with anyone. And if you have any question about Saladmaster, feel free to ask your question, and we will be happy to answer your question. Okay. Thank you. Vibrai says, subbed already, host. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vibrai. Yeah, I can see quite a few people they've gone to do that. Thank you so much. Right, so in a little bit about Saladmaster. These are my phone. I'm just trying to put this back home. A little bit about Saladmaster. Saladmaster started in 1946 with our world famous food processor. It's not just for guys, it's a food processor. Now it comes in two parts. So it's got this one, which is the top bit. And remember, this machine, you get it absolutely free. It's so easy and it makes cooking very easy and fast. Most people say our kitchen is not complete without this piece. So we've got this one and we've got the base as well. So here's the base. You get this absolutely free. And that's not all. You want to hear more of it? So we got the base and the hopper, which is part of the machine. More of it's quite interesting. It comes with 5 amazing cones. This is just 3 here, and there are 2 more cones in there. And the smaller the number, the smaller the size of your cup. The numbers are there at the bottom. Okay, if you look closely, or if you get one of yours, you will see the numbers. So the smaller the number, the smaller the size of your code, and the larger the number, the larger the size of your code. So, we've got experience of what people say, oh, when I had some little party, that was quite handy. And when you're cooking in your house, some customers say it saves 50% of our food preparation time. Okay, so tell me, if you've got extra 50% of your time saved, what are you going to do with your time? Chillaxing. I would love to go chillaxing. Okay, right. So meanwhile, what you're seeing in here, it's mussel and shrimp biryani, and we are left with about 9 more minutes to go. Okay, 9 more minutes to go, and that's why I'm saying Saladmaster, it makes cooking fun, easy, and very quick. Check out when we started. If I have not been here chatting and talking with you from the moment I put the rice, it's only about 15 minutes since when I put the rice. So all together, to cook this rice will take us about 25 minutes, and you've cooked for a whole family of 6. Is that not very, very quick? It is. To cook for a whole family of 6, and you spend about 25 minutes of your time. And not only have you saved the time, you've saved your nutrient and you've saved your energy as well, because we've not cooked on a high heat, we've cooked on a low heat. That's why I played the earlier video for you. We usually cook on a low heat. We save our nutrient and we save our time. Check this out. That's why you need to join the Saladmaster family. Right, enough of my blabbing. I'm just going to check on this one now, because remember I said when I've got a few more minutes to go, I need to add them vegetable. We surely do need to add it in a healthy way. This one I've got peas, corn, and my carrots in here, I will be adding this with the seasoned mussel with its shell and the shrimp. I'll dunk them all in there, give them a stir, and wait for the last 5 minutes, and then we can serve. I can't wait to show you all. Right, thank you so much, everyone in there. Really appreciate your time. If you're not part of us, feel free to join us. And also, feel free to check on our other channels as well. We've got Kenny's Global Links, where we do a lot around creative skills. We have lots and lots going on there. So feel free to join us and check us out on Instagram, same name, but we do quite a lot in there as well. Okay, right. So I'm just going to add this now. I'm going to get my stirrer. Paparazzi. Quick, come on, paparazzi. So we'll be finishing our whole cooking. We'll be rounding up in less than 7 minutes. Oops. There you go. Say hello. Thank you so much, everyone. I have someone coming by spy, please. Right, so we've got a few more minutes to go. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Now what we'll be doing next is just to add the mussels. Remember I said we'll add the mussels and we add the vegetables as well. Okay. It's actually going to be a full one, so I've got some liquid from the mussel. Put it to camera a little bit more. So here are the mussel and the shrimp. There we go. I might have to add this later so I can have. I'll put my vegetables because I've got just about 4 minutes to go. There we go. Now give this a proper stir. We need lots of vegetable. Why are you talking about the computer? Stop that. You don't have to be talking about that. You forgot to maybe pause it for a minute. So I'm just giving this a proper stir. Thank you so much, everyone in there. See you all. Right, so apologies, I was just trying to give this a proper stir. Hi, Sis Wisdom TV. Happy Sunday, sis. Thank you so much for joining us today. Says hi, sis, and hi, everyone. Greetings. Thank you so much, Wisdom TV Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. So we're actually doing our biryani, which we've got a couple of minutes to go. We're at the last stage of it. So we've added our biryani. It's being cooked today with some mussels and basically some seafood shrimps, to be precise. How is everyone doing? So it's our last stage of our cooking. We're just adding some vegetables and then give it a last stir before we turn it down, before we bring it out. There we go. Okay, thank you so much, everyone in there. So all done now. I hope I've given this a good stir. Then I will put the paparazzi. Could you come, please? I've got an appointment soon, please. Put on the camera. I want to put the shrimps. I'm actually done with the cooking. I'm just giving this a real good stir because I added some vegetables in here. Okay, let's put it on. How to blow? What can you do? Right, no. Right, so this has all been nicely stirred. Okay, I've added the vegetables in there. I remember I'm doing this the last couple of minutes, so I'm just going to garnish now with my mussels. There we go. With some seafood. And that's it. So I'll put the lid on and allow it to cook the last couple of minutes. So I've added the mussels and the shrimps. So we're all good to go. I love the flavor which they say it gives to it. So fingers crossed. So now I need to put the lid on, fully closed, and allow it to finish in the last about 3 minutes. And we're done with the cooking. So that's how Saladmaster does the cooking for us. It cooks very quick. Very, very quick. There we go. Put the lid on and allow it to finish cooking. Thank you so much, everyone in there. So this actually brings us to the end of our cooking today. And 1 minute. Yeah. I just put about 2 minutes because I took a while. Right, so that brings us to the end of our cooking. Thank you so much, Sis Wisdom TV. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, all. And what I've done so far, apologies I couldn't get it any closer, but I'll try and make a little short video of this. So I've just added the mussels and the shrimp, which were earlier cooked on a different Saladmaster piece. And when the rice was cooked, I just added the vegetable, give them a proper stir. And that's the end of it. So I put the lid on the last 2 minutes. Once it's cooking there in the last 2 minutes, then it's ready to serve. Okay, but that brings it to the end of it. And thank you, like I said, Saladmaster does this cooking. Remember, we started by blabbing. I started by talking and talking. But from the time I put the rice on, altogether, it'll take us about 25 minutes to cook the rice. So imagine cooking a whole meal for 6 people in 25 minutes. Can you see a lot of time is saving for us, okay? And that is it from Saladmaster. And thank you so much. Much love from me to you. Do have a blessed week ahead. And I hope to see you all this week on your various channel. I love you all. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and let's keep moving. Love you. So I'm just going to give a quick shout out as we're leaving here. Also, if you've not followed us on our other channel, which is Candice Global Links, please do show some love in there, even if you're not regular. Basically, it's about we do quite a lot around creative skills, saving the environment, climate change, and utilizing quite a lot of things. So that's what we have there. So, but thank you, Future Links. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you, Rise and Shine Within. Thank you, Salacious. Wisdom TV, thank you so much. Says hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Arise and Shine says you're welcome. Thank you so much. Wisdom TV, I see you. Arise and Shine Future Links, and bye everyone. I love you all, and I hope to see you soon. I will be showing you the outcome of our recipe, but on a quick close range, I'll just give you a little peep of what it looks like. There we go, the final look with all the mussels in there, with the shell and some shrimps. Okay. That's all we've done in here. And once again, I do love you all. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Have a blessed week. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and keep moving. Love you. Bye. Thank you, as Lisha said. Looks yummy. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. I can't wait to see you all within the week. I love you all. Bye-bye.